Hey.
Walk into the room and I feel the stares. You're wondering if the talent claimed is really here.
Hello, you beautiful noodles, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalia if you're new, and if you are new, on Mondays I do Music Monday videos. Okay, so today's Music Monday is going to be a little different, and so will the rest of the Music Mondays for the next 12 weeks, because yes, I hopped on the train, and I am doing it the artist way, okay? I know that everyone's like, Doechii did it, Doechii did it. Yes, she did, and don't they teach you to do things that successful people do to be successful? So, even though I may have heard of this before Doechii, I'm hopping onto it right now. Now, full disclosure, I will not be diving into the pages because it's not what I'm supposed to do. I think until later, maybe. Again, this is week one. I've only read through week one, and I only did one. We're getting into that. We're getting into that. Okay. Anywho, here are our prerequisites for how this is gonna go. I am going to look at the book before I record the video, which is what I did before I recorded this video. The themes, the main things that they talked about, I will talk about them quite briefly because, again, biggest recommendation for this book and this series is to do it yourself. You may get something out of me doing it, but when you do that work, I am 1,000% sure it's going to be about a lot better for you. So you do the readings yourself. Another prerequisite, I will then talk about how I feel like it has changed me in this past week. And the other one is, as of right now, I will not be editing these videos. So, you watching this, what you're watching is exactly what I've recorded. I've done nothing else because one of the big things is to just do the thing. And I have found that if I think about everything else that has to be done for the thing to be done, I will just not do it. Like, in my head, I would love to have a cute little list running down the side when I gave you all of those stipulations. I do not have that. If it comes a time while I am doing this and I feel like I have enough to do that, I will. But I don't want to give myself a barrier for this not to come out. I am recording this on Monday. This is me wearing what I'm wearing on Monday. These will be done on Mondays. Preferably maybe in the morning or like first thing in the morning, so I'm fresh out of writing my journal pages. This is how I feel at the after this week. All right. Cool. We all on the same page? Cool. Okay. Here's week 1. So for me, this I feel is the biggest outcome of week 1 because I have been in a place of overthink, and I know I said that in my last video, and I'm like, I just gotta create, I gotta create. I have so much content that I've recorded, and I have not put it out because I'm like, oh wait, even though I was gone for a long time, there's no excuse. I should have gotten better, and it's like, why do I expect myself to be better? Flexing a muscle that I haven't used in so long. So we're hopping back on the horse. I went to the gym. That's also making me think about flexing muscles, and because that was pain going to the gym. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Last week, as I did the pages, the writing, full disclosure, I did miss, I think I missed 2 days of the journaling because I missed it. I just missed it. Oh, god dang it. Hold on a second. I said I wasn't going to edit this video, but now I have to edit this video. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're ignoring that. Last week, I finally stepped back out and started doing the things. The week before, which is very interesting because I really wish I would have started the week before. There was like this big event with Notion, and I was going to go. But then I was like, I haven't been in the creator space for a long time. There's no reason for me to be there. What am I going to gain? What am I going to do? I needed to just do it so I could get out and do something, but I didn't. So here we are. Last week, I went to a industry event for sports and things, and with this conference that I work, it is super helpful to go and do that and talk to people, but I also recognize that outside of the work that I do, for me as a creative, it was so beneficial because it reminded me that there are different forms of creativity. And for me, my creative outlet, as you guys know, on Music Monday is singing. But I also have creative ways that I just do everything else, but also things that I like to do that I have not monetized. I just like to do it. And I want to get back into doing things that are not monetized, but just for the fun of it, because I have a very bad habit of taking something and making it work, which is super annoying. Anyways, so went out, and I feel like the writings that I did in the morning, because I would make it a point before I went to something. I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to write because I'm not going to have any other time in the day. And that's what I want to make sure that how I want to make sure I approach every day going forward, where it's like I can't do anything else but write. I've been making sure to do it in the afternoon if I don't do it, but there are days that I have completely skipped. And I'm just sitting there with that feeling of dread, like, ew, this is nasty. Accepting that that's me being disappointed in myself because I didn't do something. So, I guess my big hope for next week is that I can keep doing it the right way. Oh, that's what I wanted to get back to. So, when I say next week, technically, I had started doing this 2 weeks ago, but the first week was such poop that I said, okay, you got to redo this, because I was trying to, like stay on schedule, and I was approaching this like a class that I just needed to pass. I just need to do just enough to pass. But this isn't a class. Like, this is supposed to reframe my thought process and reframe who I am and what I do. So, I am now going to accept the fact that I didn't finish week 1 and week 2 the right way. So I'm cutting off. Week 1 is done. The exercises are done. And now it is time for week 2. So next week, what to expect. Remember, I I told you at the beginning of this. Just rewind a little bit and I'll tell you what to expect. Because again, remember, the only thing that I edited was that one cut. Because this is just going to get out. It's going to get out and it's going to get out. And I am not going to delay it from getting out because it's getting out. So you obviously know it got out because you're watching it, and this is getting ridiculous. But anyways, if you like this video, be sure to like it, and if you loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can follow on with the rest of this journey. I know the last time I came on here, I was talking about my 12-week year. I pooped that up, and that's coming on Wednesday, so we can talk about maybe Wednesday or Saturday. I haven't figured it out yet. We're still restructuring how the work goes. Anyways, hope you loved this. And again, for full transparency, I saw Dochi's like one video. I have no idea what hers looked like, so please don't expect that from me because I don't know what hers looked like. And I purposely made sure that I didn't watch it. So when I did this and I was reading through the book and actually figuring everything out, that I wasn't trying to make it so my outcomes matched somebody else's outcome. I need to do these things for me. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.